Hey there. It's today's Thursday, April 11th, and well, after that networking yesterday at bizbash, I was really tired. I still slept like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I could take a rest. I really swear I couldn't help it. The earliest I could sleep is only like 12 if I have to force myself. But I couldn't. I'm trying not to be a night owl. But I promise, it's only like 11:40 and in the evening, and that's my normal, update for myself for the whole day, and hoping that I will not need to sleep late again. Anyway, I besides that, I woke up at 8 o'clock. Forced myself to wake up. No, I went to bed a little and then woke up at it's 8:30. So I took a shower and then had my spinach shake, and then Dan came like past 9 o'clock, and we prepared ourselves, and I went with him in his truck and we went to the warehouse. Then at time, because I changed my oh my god, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I'm so so much stuff in my things in my mind right now. I can't remember what I'm trying to say. The one, it's like a plate. It's wood, where you put all those boxes on top, and it's a forklift will lift it up for them. That's what I'm talking about. The pilot. I can't remember. Well, anyway, I changed that to a smaller run. So at least the reason being, I'll show you. The reason being, I changed it because it's too big and I have to use it. That's the one I'm talking about. That one, the wooden one. It's a little bit smaller and it's better because it rains here. When it rains here, I couldn't get out because it's flooded. So at least I have something to step on for that. And I think it's called the plate. Oh, I can't remember. I'm sorry. And then we come out for sure tomorrow when I wake up. Anyway, so what happened was I changed that. So we brought the old one and went to the warehouse and threw it to the dumpster because it's too big from here. And then Steve asked for some coffee. I call it coffee. So and then Angie and Debbie were there too. They asked me if I were to go to Dunkin' and buy some munchkins and their coffee. So I went to the nearest Dunkin' and bought their drinks for them. Came back, and then Robert came. Josh was already there when I came back to and started cleaning and the stuff. And he also did some made some yellow ribbons wrapped on the 4x4 glasswares. And then I asked him to pull out the black lampshades because Marge Bennett will be renting them and will pick it up tomorrow. So Josh told me he'll be working for 3 days for another agency, and he'll be resting on Monday, so he'll be not working with us then. So I psyched myself for that too, because of course Remo's still continuing making all those shelves for us, and it will take a while, but he'll try to finish it tomorrow. The best will be Saturday. So I started arranging some more flowers for a setup today. I didn't know we have to bring to do a setup. So Robert asked me to buy something at Subway for their lunch. So at the time, I got a text message from David Gordon. Asked because we were exchanging messages yesterday, and David Gordon is my co-actor for a play at Emperor Stage. When I started with them, the very first play they did was Making Porn. It's a comedy, and I auditioned for that, but I didn't make it. But when they extended it, the guy who's playing Ricky, which I auditioned for, will not be available for the weekend. So they asked me to, replace him for that moment. It's when I can understudy. I was happy. So I watched some of his plays. So he invited me to watch his play again. And I said we'll be available tomorrow because I thought we have an ice skating schedule for the evening, but it wasn't. Because we're planning, Dan and I were planning to do ice skating. So he was happy, and I said I'm planning to audition for another play here, but he said there's a play that really fits me, which is I Know What Is Bongo Fever, and I thought it was this year. He said it will be next year, so we'll see. Anyway, so after Subway, I went back and we had our lunch, and Josh tried to finish all the lampshades, clean it, and make sure that everything is okay. And he pulled out all the cylinders as well that Marsh will rent. And then by 4 o'clock he left. But the time before that, Dan and I went to Home Depot to get some more lumbers, like especially plywoods, because he only counted the ones like the other shelves that he did. So it's only like 3 layers, but now we have different, like 3 to 5, 6 level layers here. So he needed more plywood. So that's what we did. And when we came back, Josh was about to finish. So since I have a delivery at Clematis, called the Clematis Pavilion down on Flagler in downtown West Palm Beach, I give him a ride and drop him off on the bus stop on US 1 or the Dixie Highway, and then I went. But before that, sorry, I deposited some checks to our bank, and then I went to the pavilion care of Kirkland, and Brian was there, Brian, and so it's just cocktail arrangements. So and then this guy, oh God, I can't remember his name, Eric, I think, or something, helped me out, and then I saw my old friend there who's part of the catering. His name is George Martinez, and at last we were able to communicate, so we exchanged numbers because we've seen each other, but I thought I gave my number and I thought he has it. So hopefully we can see each other and hang out sometime. So after that, I didn't stay long. I left and went back to the warehouse, and then Stephen Robert went ahead, and everybody left already. Andy and Angie were gone already, and so Dan was still trying to finish some of the stuff for the shelves, but of course we plan to continue that. So we ended up like past 6 o'clock, and he brought me home because he's really tired. And at the time, Eric told me that we're going to push through with our meeting tomorrow. I'm going to get a new phone. By the way, I paid my bill for that today. And so, when he left, I just had... I went out to... What did I do? To print some pictures from yesterday's bizbash, like I said. What is pictures? Oh, there we are. So some of them. Like this is Frank Alonso, is a bartender. So I'm gonna help him out to look for. There's a guy who owns a catering bartender, so I can recommend him to that one. This is Rick. There's some new guys that I met here, and I got a mistake. Scott's girlfriend, I thought his name was Harrington Laura. It was so wrong because I looked for her at Facebook, but it was a different girl. Her name is Heidi. Sorry, Heidi. Oh, this is George Martinez, the one who's for the catering a while ago. Anyway, so as that happened, and I'm planning to write them, as I always do. I'll be writing a little message just to them and mail it to them. It's like a snail mail, but it's very personal, and with my business card, and asking for repeat business with us. If they need in the future for us, don't hesitate to call me. So that's one way of making business for me. It's kind of it's not as easy as like just an email thingy, but it's more personal. It takes time, but I love it. I love doing that. So that's always do. Actually, I always do this. I always take pictures, print them out, and send it to them. Even not for business, for friends, just to remember me. Well, if I become famous, you can become a millionaire. You can sell the picture. That's why I'm trying hard to become an actor. Anyway, so after that, I went to the other house, the big house, and Stephen Robert there, and we watched Glee. It's like 5 more weeks for the season, and it was a little bit. It was written in the first advisory saying there's a little bit violence there. So I was wondering what is the violence there, because the first part they were planning to go for the regionals, and then suddenly in the middle of the show, there was like they heard a gun. So it's like I thought it was like the school like students coming and just shoot people and students, and were really scared. So they were really crying, and they left a message in case they couldn't make it. They have a message for them on the phone, and then SWAT team came, and it was all clear. But they opened them themselves. They apologized. They said sorry to each other, and then only to find out that was Sue Sylvester said she has the gun, but we thought, all the while I thought it's not really her, and somehow I got gullible, and I think it was her, but when I found out it was Becky, her Cheerio. She doesn't want to leave of the school, but everyone has to grow, to move on. So she got the gun, but nobody was hurt. But of course, she Sue Sylvester sacrificed herself for Becky for that. So it was touching. It was so different. That was a different kind of Glee that I saw. It's not musical most. There's music there, but it's so freaking different. And I'm still loving Glee. I love Glee. It's like my second best, if not the third best. Among the best, it would be Simpsons. I'm a diehard Simpson. So after that, I went out. No, I didn't went. I went out already, but I was planning to go to the gym, but I didn't push through. I just had made the sprints. Then I came back, and I'm planning to organize my stuff here because I always have this jitteries and everything if I don't feel like my things are not organized. So I have to. That's who I am. Anyway, previously I had a video. I think you saw that from my other post that this was like palpitating. I mean, like pinching was moving, and it was funny. So I'm gonna post that too. So thank you so much for following my journey. At least, as you know, for those people really following me, you know how I am really like. I love taking. Now you know that I love taking pictures. I'm not really. I don't know. It's my collection. It's my thing, and I'm easygoing. I love people, love to meet them. Hopefully, I mean, especially the good ones. No, I mean, you have to learn everybody. Everybody has their own, negative thing on the sense of the other side. I have my other side too. But it's how you accept them and look at the brighter side of the person. I always look at the positive of somebody. So, but be happy. Alright, thank you. Thanks for following my journey. This is Louis saying, bye for now.